what does it take to turn the tide? I mean, that point of inflection, if the herd is running in one direction, how does one arrive at that point of inflection when the direction changes and, you know, sort of the herd starts running the opposite way?
See, you cannot make the herd run in the opposite way.
True.
You got to understand where the herd is running, and if it is doing wrong, you should have the courage not to do that.
Okay.
See, that's the biggest challenge. You can't change the world, but you can at least change yourself. You can change your behavior, and that's what you do. So you wait for now. Just now, the way the markets are going down. Now, inflation. They're talking about inflation. Now, stocks are the best hedge against inflation. Now, everyone knows about it. Then, if the inflation is going up, they think, I would rather be in stocks.
Sure.
But today you have all sorts of salesmen coming in the market, get out of stocks and you buy this, buy this. Why not?
But you know, the logic and rationale that's being explained, that's being thrown around is simply that corporate profitability will be hit, companies will not make as much money, therefore they will not be able to give back that much to their investors.
Correct. Now that corporate profitability, if you are talking about from 2004 to 2007, even that corporate profitability was going up by not leaps and bounds. It was going slowly.
Sure.
But the stock prices were running up.
Yeah.
Now, same way, corporate profitability will be hit. But ultimately, we are in a world where everything ultimately balances itself.
Sure.
No doubt, you are not going to see the good times which we saw. But they're not going to be the way they think the stock markets are going down. Now, the stock markets are going down is because the excesses, or I would say the sins, are being corrected. Now, good investors, genuine investors, would never have made the mistake of buying at 20,000 in those times. Because if you are a good value investor, you would not have done this.
Should I leave now? Sorry, carry on.
So who has really made the mistake is the punters,
Fair.
whom you call retail investors,
Okay.
which is wrong word to use.
Okay.
Because they wanted to every day get into market, make some money and come out.
So the
Again,
phrase-
it was against the law of the farm.
So the phrase is retail punters.
Retail punters, anybody who is just now looking in the market, because good investors, they will be waiting for such opportunity if they find a good value at a good price.
Now, would it be the obvious thing to do then to look at something like pharmaceuticals or FMCG where
Yeah.
they're not cyclical per se?
Yeah, in times where inflation is going up, the people will stop splurging.
Okay.
So this thing. Now there are two things. Don't buy an automobile stock.
Okay.
But maybe if you feel this thing, if you are buying a car today, this thing, well, you may need to buy a car.
Of course,
Because, because car prices will go up. So
Okay.
I won't buy an automobile stock, but maybe I may be buying the car if I want to buy a car.
Sure.
Now, people, they think, may not go in for multiplexes where they pay 300 rupees for a ticket, 100 rupees for a popcorn. Those things will definitely get hit.
Okay.
But they think people are not going to stop shaving or
Sure.
having a bath.
Sure.
So FMCG stocks, if you fall sick, you will require medicines. So pharma, those would be defensive stocks.
Sure.
Technology stocks also, I would like. I would like because inflation is going up, but your rupee, there's not much depreciation or appreciation of the rupee.
Right
so
now,
maybe
yeah.
that's a good sector. And plus that sector in last 7 years has been beaten down.
Yes. But there's also this fundamental of if a particular sector has led a rally, that rally is never going to happen again in that same sector. It's just one scene within the
because
market.
it's
So in
like
that case,
musical
IT
chairs, musical chairs. It's like every day we don't like having food at home. You know, we go
Sure,
outside.
sure.
So similarly, then people get fed up. People get lose money in a stock. And these rallies are always a product of bull markets.
Sure.
In bear markets, you'll never have rallies.
So then, when you say IT, are you saying you have identified or one should identify specific IT stocks, or you're saying IT as a sector will
No,
do?
IT is a sector, but of course, there you have to have specific stocks.
Okay.
Another mistake, the behavioral mistake which people make is about representative bias. IT sector अच्छा है, so they're saying कोई भी IT stocks you just buy.
Yeah.
And you buy it because this is cheap. Why is it cheap? Because it is 10 rupees. That's a wrong way of looking at it.
Okay.
It should
Cheap
be-
is looking at according to what the company's valuations are.
Sure. One quick question as we come towards the end of this discussion. Liquidity, the past 4 years, I think most people would agree, were fueled by liquidity, the entire bull run that we saw. Much of that has dried up today. We're looking at a 5 billion plus, I think, net outflow. How important is the foreign institutional investor in this market? Is there any denying or escaping away from the fact that it's those guys who bring in the money? The day they're back, we'll be back perhaps at 20, 21, if not higher.
For every reason of joy, there's a reason of sorrow. And for every reason of sorrow, there's a reason. So it's both ways, you know.
Okay.
You can't say they were good when the markets were going up. Now they'll be bad because they're exiting.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Over the past 6 to 7 odd months since the start of this correction in January, have you ever felt sort of a little disappointed, dismal, when direction doesn't look too good in the future? Are you concerned right now, or are you just sort of,
No, I'll tell you the same. We are always living in an age of uncertainty. Only thing certain is death. So
And taxes.
and taxes. So in this market, they think, someone asked me whether it will go up or down. I don't think anybody can say it will go up or down, but there are various reasons for it. So I think accept the downfall as a good opportunity, accept the rise as a good opportunity to sell. And
So
that can make you equanimous.
So, are you saying that you would belong to the group which would look at exiting at every bounce, at every rise?
No. I wouldn't be in that.
Okay.
It depends. It purely depends upon the irrationality of the market. Are they making the stocks so pricey that I find them attractive to, even if it's one of the very good stock. But if the valuation is overstretched, I feel like selling.
Fair enough.
And same way, the market will make them so inexpensive. That is the time where you'll have to have the guts to pick it up. And then the patience, because bear markets can also go for longer periods of time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, before we wind up, we have one final question for you, where we're a little biased as to what answer you will be getting, because we have our own side bet going. Is the market going to see 10,000 first or 20,000 first?
As I told you, the thing that you will die one day, I'll die one day, she'll die one day.
Correct.
When we don't know.
Sure.
Your question is asking me about such a...
I'm effectively doing that, but you're in a much better position to answer that
No,
question than
I-
I will ever be.
I
So,
hope I was in a... That's why everyone in the financial market don't consider them experts. They are learning at someone else's expense.
fair enough.
Okay,
fair
that's
enough.
the bottom line, I
That's
think.
a lesson to take
that's
away,
That's the lesson,
yeah.
and that's the bottom line. And on that note, we'll thank you, sir,
Thank
for
you.
coming in on the show today. It's been good having you on. And before we wind out...